Hey there. Well, I wanted to come and be on spot at the site of the fall and tell you a little bit of the story of how this happened and really why I think that this is a miracle that I wasn't hurt worse. Yeah, so come and take a look with me. So, right up here is actually the avocado tree, and the good big avocados are up in the top. And so I was using this net right here to get the avocados out of the tree. And my neighbor had fashioned a pool skimmer to with a deeper net to be able to yank the avocados out of the tree and they fall into the net. So I'd use this and got about 15 or 20 avocados while standing on the roof up here. And then eventually the bottom of the net had ripped out, and so it wasn't catching the avocados anymore. So I was done catching avocados, and I had handed the net down so that I could get down from the ladder. And this here is the ladder right here. We had this ladder, or I had it leaned up against the roof right here, the awning of the roof, and I was done with picking, so I came over to the ladder and I was telling Frank, I hate getting on ladders. And he said right back, yeah, this is the most dangerous part, so be careful. And he was standing on the first rung right here on the bottom to stabilize the ladder. And I got onto the ladder and I was turning my body, holding onto the top, and I put the weight of my first foot on, and then I put the weight of my second foot on, and the extendo ladder decided to unextend right there, and it went shooting down. And the first miracle was this: when it came down, the ladder fell forward, and it could have hit the house or the building there, and if it had hit that and spun, I could have landed on any number of these things over here, the bed frames, this hand cart, lawnmowers. I don't know. There's an old rusted table there. The second miracle is that if the ladder had fallen backwards, I could have fallen into a number of things. This big metal table here, hand cart, a wheelbarrow, the fence that's over there. You know, I remember my only thought falling down was, I hope this doesn't hurt so bad. It hurt quite a bit, but the ladder came down and it fell forward, and I think because I was turning to get on the ladder from up above that I continued in that turn, and so I fell straight down and onto the ladder. And I think it bounced off of the ladder and then turned 180 degrees, because when I came to, my legs were this way and my head was this way, and I had the wind knocked out of me. And the first thing I was trying to do was just capture my breath, which took probably 30 seconds, 45 seconds. But if you get in close over here, you can see how badly mangled this ladder is. The catches which were supposed to hold the thing are completely bent, and the ladder itself right here is completely mangled to an angle. So my impact did all that, but I'm glad I landed there rather than on the cement at a 10-foot fall. That could have been a lot worse. I'm glad I landed on the ladder rather than any of this other stuff, because all of that could have been a lot worse. I'm glad I landed on the ladder rather than any of these things back here, because who knows what could have happened. The impact was on the side ribs in the back right here, and it missed my spine. No head injury or neck trauma, so it really was a miracle that the injuries were only as limited as they were to 6 ribs and 2 spots in my shoulder. So I think it's amazing that God protected me in such a way that I think it was really the best case scenario of the worst case scenarios. So very grateful for God's help and protection. Another great miracle was Jack, who was here, my son, as soon as he saw the fall, took off and went and got Clarice, and they were back within a couple minutes and called the ambulance right after that. But so the ambulance was here probably within 5 minutes of the fall, which I thought was pretty amazing. But all in all, I mean, it hurts. I'm recovering. I'm able to walk and do things, not very much with this side because the shoulder is still hurting, but overall I just think it's amazing, the protection of God. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for praying for me, and ask that you would continue to do so, to pray for the healing of the ribs and the shoulder and the blood clots, so that I can get back to 100% real soon. So thanks, and hopefully this gives you a picture of what happened here.